What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to Pro Segment 2023 for episode number 37 of the Vault and Equities Black Spoke Career Mode. In today's episode, we shall finish the second week of the Vuelta. If you missed the first episode, then do go ahead and check it out, but if you've done so, then let's jump in. La Vuelta, stage 7. And we are on the way for stage number 8 of this Vuelta a España, a medium mountain stage between Huesca and Sabiñánigo. Plus 5 for Max Paul, plus 4 for Finn Fisher-Black, plus 5 for Jay Vine. It's a good day all around for the team. GC-wise, it stands as so with Jay Vine in P7, a minute behind Dan Martinez. But for those who've missed the first episode, you would have, you'd know that Jay Vine has already finished his fitness peak. So, can't really count on him. I'll try and count on either Max Paul or Finn Fisher-Black for the overall classification. Not that I'm fighting for the win of said classification. I am very much aware that I have no chance of doing so. We are, however, leading the points classification with Matthew Walls and the mountain one with Finn Fisher-Black, and we'll try and retain both those classifications. 5.5 kilometers of this stage, nothing has happened. There was a breakaway with Sebastian Berwick, but he cracked as one of the final riders to be caught in the Alto de Petralba. 2.5k to go. Dan Martinez, red jersey, is in the lead, but Max Paul is trying his best to chase him down, which he will successfully do so. Jay Vine starts his effort for Finn Fisher-Black, who just has to overtake Jay Vine to claim his second win, I think, on this Vuelta. Actually, no, maybe his first. I don't know, but it's a win nonetheless for Finn Fisher-Black ahead of Jay Vine and the white jersey of Antonio Tiberi. Well done to him. Am I wrong in thinking that this is the first mountain stage on this Vuelta so far? I'm not sure. What I can tell you is that it was a suspected +7 for Max Paul, which turns out to be a +5, +3 for Finn Fisher-Black, +2 for Jay Vine, +3 for Berwick, +3 for Luke Lapp. The race day conditions are actually decent despite the lack of fitness peaks in this team. Max Paul is actually still active so far, so I'm quite happy with that. Not sure how long it's going to last for the British rider, but I think we're going to go for him today. He's my best chance at a good result. We'll keep Finn Fisher-Black protected, obviously, for, obvious reasons. But, yeah, we'll just manage. I don't have to make the race, I just have to follow and try to defeat the Mandem. Also, the Grand Prix de Plouay was raced in the meantime. Race that I've won with Corbin Strong, so big ups him. And we're starting the final climb. Breakaway of 6 riders that did not send anyone in the breakaway. A matter of fact, I actually got dropped quite early on with my entire team, so I had to come back in the Col d'Aubisque. We're on the Tourmalet. We've got Kobo, Fabien Dubé, Domen Novak, Calum Scottson, Santiago Umba, and Igor Arieta in the breakaway. Gap of more than 3.5 minutes as we are getting dropped here by the peloton on this first few slopes of the Giant of Provence. Actually, that's the Mont Ventoux, but my bad. But yeah, so far, it's not easy. We'll try and manage. The rhythm is extremely high. It was put by Luke Rowe, who's just having the greatest Vuelta of his career. Yeah, so far the rhythm was quite high. As Tobias Foss decides to move, this is where I'm going to start to increase my rhythm here. Luke Lapp and Sebastian Berwick are dead. Jay Vine is going to be the one protecting Max Paul. I just want to make sure that Jay Vine can actually take the wheel of Max Paul before doing anything reckless. Matter of fact, Finn Fisher-Black takes the wheel of Max Paul. Jay Vine protects Max Paul. 6.5 kilometers remaining, a group of 8 with a 40-second lead. And in that group, everyone that's good in the GC, bar me. To say that the Tourmalet was easy would be an understatement, and we are struggling. One rider is doing very well, that is Mikel Landa, who is going to take the lead, I think, of this GC. Although Romain Bardet is actually doing quite well as well. Big ups Romain. Max Paul is well positioned, 1.4 kilometers to go. He is with the leaders, alongside Jay Vine and Finn Fisher-Black, but the two riders are dead. Igor Arieta wins at the summit of the Tourmalet, as Mikel Landa is going to try and drop Romain Bardet. I'm not sure if he'll be able to do so. We're going to actually drop Dan Martinez, the red jersey. Max Paul with most of the favorites. The one thing is, with a +5, I'm not able to reach Bardet and Mikel Landa's level, and that's not good. Another great day all around for the team between Vitoria Gasteiz and Villanueva de Valdegoia, +5 for Nick Schultz, +5 for Finn, and Max Paul as well. Good. GC-wise, I'm going to show you what happened yesterday. It means that Romain Bardet has taken the red jersey off the shoulders of Dan Martinez, who drops down to P5. In my team, Max Paul and Finn Fisher-Black both gain 2 places, whereas Javine loses 1. Landa with a great comeback from what was P10 to P2. He is doing remarkable, and you gotta upload it. You gotta upload it. But yeah, I think today should not cause too many issues, and we'll see what's the fitness of Matthew Walsh. Matthew Walsh with the +3. There's a world where Matthew could potentially hang around with the peloton and maybe fight for the win, try and defend his green jersey. Not really sure what happened, but we're halfway through the stage and the peloton is just 50 riders. And I'm not pacing, so I swear it's not me. The fact that I've now covered this event most likely means that the peloton will come back. God, Matthew Walsh is struggling in the breakaway. I sent him just because I figured the breakaway could maybe have a chance of winning. I sent him with Luc Plap, obviously. I'm not going to send the poor guy on his own. But yeah, he's being absolutely murdered here by Pelayo Sanchez and Omer Goldstein. Very interesting. The peloton did not come back. Or, I mean, the group of 117 riders did not come back. Finn Fisher-Black, however, is getting dropped here. What rhythm is this? I'm going 91. I'm going to have to increase the rhythm even more with Finn Fisher-Black. What's going on? What the fuck is this? Igor Arrieta is a madman. He's going 94 at least. And I can't tell you why. I'd love to tell you why. I can't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Finn Fisher-Black did come back though, and Max Paul is at the front of this group. If you're doing all this to try and get the mountain points, that is commitment. And I will absolutely upload it. This is commitment of a very, very high level. Matthew Walsh has exploded. Sadly, the win will not be for him. Neither will it be for Sebastian Berwick. 29 riders left in the first group. Poor Luc Plap is literally on the brink of death. Max Paul has managed to recover some energy there. And that's good. Nick Schultz has protected him very well, I must say. Alright, 18 kilometers remaining. A group of 2 in the lead. Enoch Moulubran and Chris Hamilton. We've paced with Javine. We've actually killed Javine to catch the breakaway, and now Nick Schultz leads Finn Fisher-Black and Max Paul. We are going once again for Mr. Max here. Alright. Arrieta is well placed, but does he still have energy? I don't know. That is a question we'll see, I guess, in a couple of kilometers as Finn Fisher-Black starts his effort. There was a Skyrider in my wheel, that was Carlos Verona. He decided to forget that he had the ability to sprint. Max Paul takes the win in Villanueva de Valdegovia ahead of Finn Fisher-Black and Romain Bardet. It is a 1-2 yet again for Bolton Equities Black Spoke on this Vuelta so far. Good. Back to the mountains. +4 for Max Paul, +5 for Finn Fisher-Black. They've both entered the top 10 yesterday because Javine has dropped out of it. 2-9 down for Max Paul. Okay, we've lost the mountain classification so far. We still have the points one though with Matthew Walsh, and that is quite important to me. We've also managed to move into the lead of the team one, so that's perfect. But yeah, a mountain stage today that finishes atop the Alto de Moncalvillo. It's a climb that suits my riders more than the Tourmalet. The Tourmalet suits no one, to be fair. So hopefully we can do something better. We're not starting the Alto de Moncalvillo yet, but we are fighting for the position. 12k until the end of the stage. Max Paul is well placed, so is Finn Fisher-Black. Javine is actually not too badly positioned either, which is a good sight. I'm quite happy to see that. I'll reduce the rhythm a bit with my 2 leaders. But yeah, I really want to be well placed. It's a narrow road from what I recall. So, it's a Spanish climb, so of course it's a narrow road. That just goes without saying. We're going to change the protectee on Max Paul. We'll change the protectee on Finn Fisher-Black. And we're going to get ready for the Alto de Moncalvillo. 8 kilometers. The Volga jersey is still in the lead, in Igor Arrieta. But I don't think the Spaniard rider from Can Pharma, will take the lead. 105 kilometers. The rhythm is difficult. The rhythm is quite difficult here. Finn Fisher-Black is already on his own. is actually going to take the wheel of Max Paul as there is an attack here. Antonio Tiberi. That's a climb that suits the current pacing rider of this Vuelta. Finfisher Black is having a much better day, as a matter of fact, than Max Paul. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad for our English climber. We're getting dropped here, or blocked, should I say, by Ivan Sosa. Thank you. Never liked Colombia either way. Never been a big fan. But yeah, Finfisher Black is actually a much better rider, much better prospect today. We're going to try and limit the losses, I guess, with Max. And the losses are going to be quite important. Finfisher Black is going to manage to finish with the first group. Max Paul cannot say the same. And to be fair, even with the first group, it's going to be a struggle for Finn. It's a win for Tobias first, ahead of Tiberi, then the entirety of Team Sky. Luke Rowe is still here. How is Luke Rowe here? That does not make sense. He should not be there. I'm sorry. Finfisher Black finishes in a respectable P7. And to be fair, Max Paul is going to finish not too far off the likes of Juan Ayuso and Romain Bardet. Could be worse, I guess, but it could have been much better. Well, the mountain has not been keen to me in the past stage, so we've completely changed and we're now on flat terrain. Tobias first has taken the lead of the GC. Max Paul is now 320 down, Finfisher Black 354. Cannot read. It's going to be difficult to catch anyone in it. It's going to be quite difficult. But yeah, sprint-wise, Matthew Walls has had a decent Vuelta. Hopefully he can continue today. That's not fun. There's been a crash of my train. Luke Plapp, Matthew Walls, Finfisher Black, Matthew Bostock. Oh, don't tell. Oh, it's a DNF for Finfisher. No, go back on your back, dickhead. It's a DNF for Finfisher Black. Well, that's gone really well. Okay. Right, so sprint-wise, we're out. And GC-wise, I'm out. Yeah, I've had better days, innit? I've had much better days. Right, well, we're sprinting for nothing here. Fuck's sake, I've lost Finn, man. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. Nick Schultz is going to start his effort. We are in the midst of everyone because obviously I stopped my train hoping that maybe some of my riders could come back. They never did. The win is for Sam Bennett. Good thing is I'm not seeing. There's Jordi Meus. There's P7 for Jordi Meus. He's going to take the lead of the points classification. Yeah, horrendous stage for me. Absolutely horrendous. I cannot have a single Grand Tour where I don't lose anyone. Not a big fan of it. Penultimate stage of this video. Castro Urdiales Swanses, a hilly stage. We've lost, as I said, Finfisher Black. Quite a nasty injury as well for him. I'm pretty sure it's going to roll him out of the pitch or out of the road for quite a while. I guess we're gonna have to believe in Max Paul. And believe in him, I do. Truly do. Do I believe in the rest of the team though? Well, by the fitness they're giving me today, I probably should know. Probably should not, to be honest. For an odd reason, my riders got dropped. Not in the climb, genuinely in this downhill portion here. There was a break. I did not expect there to be a break. Nor did I expect the peloton to go 95 after that. Because I'm not exactly a threat. Now am I, Mr. Samuel Rivi, who has single-handedly reduced my riders to 2. That's just phenomenal now, isn't it? That's just great. 3 kilometers remaining. Max Paul is in the wheel of Jay Vine. I'm going to increase the rhythm with Jay. It is an uphill finish. It is your usual Spanish repecho. Alright, come on, Max. Do well, brother. Please do well. I know this is definitely not the climb that suits Max Paul whatsoever. But I need him to try and do the best he can. It's not going to be a stage win for Max. I've actually launched him too early. Tobias Foss, there's no way Tobias Foss is going to win a Grand Tour, now is he? Oh no, don't tell me that. Juan Ayuso takes the stage. Ayuso takes the stage ahead of Tobias Foss and Santiago Umba. It is a peloton finish for both Max Paul and Jay Vine. We've lost the team classification though, because everyone in my team has died. We'll finish this episode with a mountain stage between Villaviciosa and the Alto de la Farrapona. It's a +5 for Max Paul. The fitness is being reduced. Fitness peak though, still here. I need you for 7 more days, Max. And then you can take a break until next January, I don't know. Alright. Max Paul is there. So's J Van with a +2. Berwick with a +4. That's alright, that's all I needed to see. Oh, actually, we still lead the team classification despite losing Finfisher Black, my apologies. I stand corrected. I've lost everything I had. starting this episode. I had the points and the mountain. Don't have it anymore. I had 3 riders in the top 10. I now have 2. Yeah, life's not easy. Another crash for us. This time it's Luke Plapp. He was in the prospect of coming back onto the first group to try and protect J-Vine. He won't be able to do so now, eh? He won't be able to do so. He's in a group A4 with many riders that have been dropped here. Okay. Got 3 riders left. And there's still 50 km to go, including the Puerto de San Lorenzo and the Alto de la Farapona. We are in a dire situation. Well, I'm surprised there, because I've taken a look at the breakaway. It's Romain Bardet up there. With Arieta, but it's Romain Bardet. How did the peloton allow him to go? Because the breakaway was at 5 minutes at most. The peloton gave Romain Bardet more than 5 minutes, knowing that he's 50 seconds down in the GC. That sounds irresponsible. The breakaway was cool. No more Arieta, no more Bardet. I swear, if one of these riders from Sky is Luc Rowe, okay, that's good. Because I was going to throw hands. I was going to be very, very angry here. P12 of the GC is gone. That Enric Mas is gone. Mental. Alright, Max Paul is on his own in this peloton. Acceleration by Sivakov. Don't care. Truly, I could not care less about Pavel Sivakov. I'm gonna force these guys to pace. Oh, Tiberi's dead. Oh, Tiberi seems dead. That could be quite interesting, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna attack. Let's attack with Max Paul. See what happens. See if anyone follows. Holta paces to try and bring back Ayuso. That makes sense. Could I drop anyone massive here? Gates, NC's, Groschartner? No. Gonna struggle to do so. We'll go for a second small attack. But it doesn't seem to be working. Bardet goes again though. Bardet has some great legs. Landa, first Bardet, Juan Ayuso. That is a group of 5. And those might be the 5 best riders of this Vuelta. And Tiberi is not within that group. Mikel Landa on potentially the final chance of his career to win a Grand Tour, doing all he can. Once again, it's him versus Bardet. This time Max Paul is here though. Max Paul is here, not really sure how, but he's alive and sort of kicking. Ayuso and Sivakov has just managed to drop Tobias Foss. The red jersey in tatters, but that is nothing compared to the white jersey of Antonio Tiberi, completely lost. The poor man has been sent to another universe. Sivakov has dropped Ayuso. The stage at Di Farapona is going to be absolutely mental from a general classification standpoint. There is even a world where I think we move into the white jersey with Max Paul. Mikel Landa wins atop La Farapona ahead of our British rider, who has been absolutely stellar today. And God knows what could have happened if we had Mr. Finn Fisher Black. Bardet takes P3. The red jersey is going to swap shoulders. I believe it is going to go to Romain Bardet for the second time of asking on this Vuelta. Tobias Foss loses more than 2 minutes. And today's loser, Antonio Tiberi, second this morning, and more than 3.5 minutes down comes the end of today's stage. This stage has been completely nuts. Like it. And here are your podiums at the end of the second week. Mikel Landa takes the stage at La Farapona, ahead of Max Paul and Romain Bardet. 2 Frenchmen on the top 5, like that, big fan. 2 Norwegians as well, meaning that the cycling world has truly changed. Mikel Landa is in red jersey. Landismo is truly alive, 1 second ahead of Romain Bardet, and Tobias Foss in P3 after losing his red jersey. Max Paul has moved up to P4 and is potentially going to move into the white jersey. I'm pretty sure he is 19 seconds ahead of Antonio Tiberi. That is good. That is very good. Arieta is the best. Tobias Foss takes the lead in the points classification. He's lost the red and he's traded it for the yellow. The yellow? What's wrong with my eyes? He's traded it for the green. Max Paul is the white jersey. And Team Sky has overtaken us. That makes sense. Bretagne Classic, Tour of Britain, 3 stages by Kelvion, and 2 stages of this Vuelta with Max Paul and Finn Fisher Black. It was an alright episode. Hopefully we can What's the word I want to say here? We can carry on, fuck it, with this good string of results into the final week of La Vuelta. We'll have a time trial between Muros and Mirador de Saro, a hilly stage, sprint, one more mountain stage at the Alto de la Coatia, the decider of this Vuelta, and the final stage in Madrid. The one thing I'm saying is that Tobias Foss still has a chance, because with the time trial in Mirador de Saro and the two leaders being Romain Bardet and Mikel Landa, everything is yet to play for, so do watch the final episode. If you enjoyed today's video though, please do leave a like down below. If you want to see more of this series carrying on, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you in the very, very near future. My name is Guillaume, have an amazing day. Yeah. Pass me the funk.